Hey Cancer, welcome to Intention 1111. Today I'm going to be doing a love reading for September. There's a whole lot going on with a lot of stuff. This eclipse happening and this full moon happening on the 17th. I think it's in Pisces. Time to release and let go of illusions, but also you may be finding that your intuitive senses are heightened. So if you're seeing some weird shit, why? Thanks, Pisces. That's all you got to say. Ground yourself and get on down the road. So let's see what we got for Cancer today in love. Show me Cancer in love. First shot. Let's see. Show me Cancer. We have reckless behavior here. Show me Cancer in love. Somebody's lonely. Somebody might be trying to drink you off their mind, Cancer. It looks like that's exactly what's happening. And let me show you why. We got reckless behavior. We got lonely. And sadness, grief, loss. So there's either there could be a breakup or some misunderstanding or somebody could have left or something like that. And we've got somebody trying to drown out their sorrows, you know. I could be holding you tonight, but I think I'll just stay here and drink kind of deal. So some people, that's how they choose to deal with things. Just know that whatever happened is affecting this person in a real hardcore way. So, but listen, people know what they do. Okay. Now, if you're in the wrong, okay, if you're in the wrong and you did something here and you're like, damn, I shouldn't have said it like that. I shouldn't have done that. Why in the hell did I do that? Why did I say that? What was I thinking? Then you need to apologize. You need to make your apologies. You need to get rid of that karma right off the bat, right? You need to make it as right as you can. Now, it doesn't necessarily change the outcome of the situation, but you've done what you can to take accountability for your own behavior, right? So, people know what they do, okay? On a little bit different subject here, people know what they do. And this could also be someone's way of trying to get your attention. Well, I'm going to participate in self harm, okay? Because I want you to feel sorry for me and let me back in, right? It's a manipulation tactic. And somebody who does this kind of stuff, they've got manipulations coming up out the closet, okay? So just remember to create boundaries. But if it's none of that stuff, okay, somebody's feeling real bad because you left them or they left you or whatever, switch it how you need to. And they're out, trying to drown their sorrows. So let's see what the hell happened here, Cancer. They're grieving the loss and sadness of this relationship or this connection. Show me Cancer in love, September. Show me Cancer in love, September, universe. Show me what I need to see. Yeah. You've got Two of Cups trying to come out. Four of Wands trying to come out. Shit, fire. This could be a marriage. You could be in separation. It could be a committed relationship of some kind. Could be in separation. Two of Cups right on the top. She's acting single and I'm drinking double. Something, whatever that is, right? You've got Two of Cups moving from this position to single. Somebody also could be finding themselves newly single and they're tearing it up, uh, walking away as a result of someone walking away. Now, I feel like this person here, whoever this person is, you see how she's walking away from that bowl, from that offer, or from that whatever, and she's walking toward the sun. So I kind of feel like, somebody kind of took their power back here in a situation, because they were in this energy a lot, the lady in the mirror. Okay. And they took their power back here and they decided to go walk toward their happiness. Excuse me. They decided to choose themselves here. I feel like, though, when people get in that position and they get in that mindset, they've already been through the shit, in the relationship, especially for females. Okay. Now, dudes, don't get upset. I'm just giving you an example. Okay. Women have a tendency, I mean, if they're, fairly stable and normal, if they are, okay, same. Women have a tendency to grieve the loss of the relationship while they are in the relationship. So when a woman is like, bye, see ya, it's over, they've already been through this grieving and crying and carrying on and trying to make it work and begging a person to hear them and see them, okay? And when they're ready to jet, boom, they're done. Because they've already been trying to salvage the situation for quite some time. Now, I'm not saying that men don't go through that too. They may. Um, but oftentimes women will do that. So it seems cold-hearted. It seems like, oh, this and that and the other, and that bitch just up and left me like it was nothing. Well, that's not true. I think whoever is in the other position here hasn't been paying attention to the person asking for them to do what they need them to do to make the relationship work. So whoever it is in this situation walked away and chose themselves. I think because they kind of got tired of, yeah, they walked toward the sun. I just said that. That was the next card out of the deck. Walking away from this. So I feel like, in other words, you might be dealing with Leo and Scorpio, maybe. Or you could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Sorry. Uh, they walked toward the sun. You see, the sun's in the background of this picture here. They walked away from this cup and they walked toward the sun. So the sun is representative of the self, right? And what's best for the self. Um, They walk. That is so wild the way that works out sometimes. You see how she walked away from this cup. She walks toward the sun, right? That's crazy. Now, I feel like Cancer, this person's probably going to be back because they're not going to find better than you out there. That's what they're saying right here. I'm going to find better than Cancer out there. So they're going to try to come back and give you a coin. Okay. Um, They want a rebirth in the situation. They want to make plans. I'll be this for you now. I'll be this for you now. Just take me back. I'll be this for you now. Well, they had an opportunity to be that for you while they were there. Okay. While they were begging, you were begging them to stick around. While you were begging them to be this family man or family woman or, in committed relationship or to make plans or to do whatever. You were begging them to do that at the time they were there and they had your attention. Okay. And what did they do? They sat in their ego, they sat in their pride, right? And did what they wanted to do because they didn't think it was shit. Okay. You know, they didn't think anything was going to happen until you laid the boundary down. Okay. And now they're sitting in their own shit crying about it, when you gave them opportunity after opportunity to fix it. I think now, Cancer, you're kind of going to be all about you. I think whoever this was spent many sleepless nights in bed alone. I think this person is disassociated quite a bit in order to numb themselves to be in the relationship. So I feel like Cancer, you're going about trying to find yourself again, trying to find your peace, your happiness, your calmness. There could have been extra weight gain as well because of cortisol levels. I know when I get super stressed out, I mean, forget about it, man. You know, that pantry hate to see my ass coming. Because that's how I deal. But I feel like if somebody may have gained a little extra weight here, there may have been some cortisol issues happening because of dysregulation, and so now you're trying to find that person again, okay? And you've got a regiment going, maybe a workout plan or some sort of meditation or something going. You're trying to get back into your emotional state again, into your feelings, because I think that you've pushed your feelings off so long to the side in order not to deal with it because you couldn't cope, right? You couldn't cope. Um, that now you're trying to allow those feelings to come back in a healthy way. But remember, and there may be a suitor on the horizon here. This might be a fellow water sign, probably a damn Pisces. Um, Coming in, could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be Cancer. Here you are. You may have met someone new here. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm changing gears. You may have met somebody new here, and you're kind of side eyeing them, because you're like, yeah, what the fuck are you gonna do to me? Are you a fucking serial killer? I mean, that's kind of how I am, right? But you're side eyeing this person and you're suspicious of this person because you're not sure if they're a good guy or a good girl or not, right? And you're kind of afraid to engage again in relationship because you're saying, I don't know if I got another one in me. Uh, but nonetheless, this person isn't asking you to marry them yet, okay? They're not, going all full bore, let's move in. They're not love bombing, okay? There are gestures here and there that this person is letting you know that they like you, that they'd like to see you, that they're sweet on you, whatever, right? But you're not sure you can trust it. So of course the advice is, hey, put the work into yourself, put the work into the situation, put the work into overcoming the fear that makes you want to side eye this person. Because you may have been also in a hermit mode for a little while in which you were taking a break from dating or taking a break from engaging romantically with people. And you've been all disassociating or throwing yourself into work to cope and whatever. You got 75 projects open in there because you've got the time now, right? And you that may have been your coping mechanism, but now spirit's saying, hey, you know what, it's time to get out of hermit mode. It's time for us to move on down the road here. It's time for you to see what healthy love looks like. It's time to repair that sacral and that root and that solar plexus. And so you have an opportunity being presented to you by the universe to move forward, move out of hermit mode, okay, into, maybe a meaningful relationship. But I feel like Cancer, you're kind of like, nah, you're being real nonchalant about it. You may be throwing some roadblocks in this person's way to get to you. Sometimes that's how I do. I'll be awkward and weird as hell. And just to see if somebody will continue to come. And I know that's messed up, okay? But I'm just saying that is my fear. And I feel like, you know, if a person can still be into me when I'm acting like a weirdo and talking about aliens or whatever, then they're gonna be okay, right? But it looks like some of you may be throwing some roadblocks in somebody's way in your strategizing. about maybe how to get rid of this person, or you're strategizing like you're trying to stay 10 steps ahead of somebody. You're trying to outguess their next move, right? Because you want to make sure that shit never happens to you again, right? And that's really where it is. It's a fear-based thinking. So anyway, let's see how this new person feels about you. Now, meanwhile, you got an ex out here acting like a fool, okay? And you've got new love coming in. So that's your reward, Cancer, okay? Take it slow. So show me, how does this Romeo character, this person, feel about Cancer? Okay, they like you. Okay, they are obsessed a little bit. They may be watching you, not like in a psycho way, right? But they're curious. Okay. Um, I feel like they already feel like there's a connection there, some kind of connection there. You may remind them of something from childhood. You may have known them back in the day or whatever. I feel like this person's trying really, really hard. You could be dealing with Sagittarius now. I feel like this person's trying really, really hard to maintain their balance. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's weird. It's probably a bug. Anyway, I feel like this person's trying really hard to reciprocate and match your energy and show you that, you know, this is equal give and take. There's peace and harmony here. But you leave this person a little confused, Cancer, because again, you're trying to strategize the shit out of somebody. And they're kind of like, what did I do? How do I get through? What do I do here? But if you're curious about how they feel about you, they really, really like you. And they think, okay, Cancer, that you just got to break out of your shell a little bit. And they feel like you guys could be really happy together. You guys could live at a distance from one another. That could be a block here. That there's a little bit of distance between the two of you. Um, but it looks like they're willing to make that work, right? They're trying to do everything they can, or if it hasn't been discussed and you're concerned about whether or not they're going to be willing to do that, yeah, they are. They're going to be willing to keep this thing going just like you are, just like this. And so if distance is an issue and you're like, well, meet me halfway, or, whatever the scenario, 1 week in your house, 1 week in mine, or however, until we get it figured out, they're going to be willing to do that because this isn't about validation for them. This is about being in connection with you. Okay. I feel like they understand that you're not real keen on commitment, maybe at the moment. You may not be real keen on, I think you feel it for them. Okay. You do. Right. And it probably may be very hard for you not to jump in a little bit at times. But then I think you remember what happened up here. And you're like, well, I'm not about to be looking out here looking stupid again. I'm going to take my time. We're going to see where this goes. Let's take it a little bit at a time. So I think this person knows that. Let's see what you can expect from this person. Cancer, this person. Okay, they are out of their head for you. They fantasize about you all the time. I think that they're going to be telling you at some point, though, Cancer, be careful how far you push this person, because I think you're going to end up owing this person an apology too. But I feel like they're going to be telling you, look, if you're here with me and we're in this thing, you're going to have to work with me here because I'm starting to feel like, this is out of balance. Like I keep doing this and this, and then you just you're not reciprocating. It's not like you're receiving it. So if you care about this person, right, you truly care about them, you're gonna have to show them a little something, something, you know. Otherwise, they are gonna. This is kind of a little bit of heartbreak for them here, and they don't want that here. But you know, this person didn't do this what this person did, and it's real hard to not get it confused and mixed up. It really is. And sometimes you may be doing it and not realizing that's what you're doing. But when you do realize you need to check yourself and you need to communicate to the other party, listen, I'm sorry, I got triggered there for a second because of XYZ. I apologize, you know? Let's see what you don't see coming. So I think, again, this person's emphasis is on it flowing, okay, equally, right? So remember that. That's what you can expect, and that's what they expect, and those are their boundaries. Let's see what you don't expect, what you don't see coming with this person. Show me this person in Cancer. What do they not see coming? Show me this person in Cancer. What do they not see coming? Okay. Okay. 5 and 6, 11, new path. You got a 5, a 10, and then you have an 11. So there's some sort of progression here. I think when you're starting out at the 5, there's been changes in your life, right? And you're kind of maybe not too keen on new relationship, although it's here, okay? Excuse me, you may still be grieving the loss of previous relationship while you're going into new relationship. Then we move to a 10 in which you're kind of over that. You're kind of moving on into a new, really great, glorious feeling with the person, you know, warm and fuzzies. And, you know, you find yourself thinking about them and, you know, you may be smiling at your phone, you know, when you hear from them or whatever, right? Then we go to equal give and take here with the 6, you know, the equal give and take, okay? Uh, you know, like ping pong sort of. And then we move to the 11, which is the new path that you're on with this new person. So don't get in your own way. Heal, check yourself, you know, but let's be realistic, right? Don't shut this person out because you're afraid of pain. You're afraid of the previous person's pain. Let's see how they feel about you in the bedroom. I mean, if you're not into somebody, you just ain't into them, right? But don't not be into them because you're afraid of it being painful like the first time was. This person over here's a goddamn fool. I mean, they're out here drinking and carrying on and manipulating, emotionally manipulating everybody, making people feel sorry for their ass when they're the one who did it. And eventually people are going to see that and they're going to see, like, yeah, you've probably had them kind of problems the whole relationship. No wonder she left your ass, you know, or whatever. So don't sweat that. That doesn't have to happen again. Show me Cancer. How does this person feel about Cancer in the bedroom? If you've been intimate with this person already, great. If you haven't, okay. This is just kind of how they see it. Show me, how does this person feel about Cancer? They know that you're a little bit reserved right now, okay? Maybe a little fearful. It may have been a while, or, you know, you may have some trauma there or whatever. They are trying to be very patient. They find you very magnetic, like a moth to a flame, right? That's how they're describing you here with this High Priestess card. I mean, they feel like you're so alluring, right? They love to look, gaze upon your body. There's something about your legs and your hips that they really love. They love to look at you. Now, if you've gone, like, spent the night with this person and you've fallen asleep or you've slept, they watch you when you sleep, when you're sleeping. They have a genuine feeling of love for you, right? This is not a hit it and quit it or Let's do acrobatics and shit in there. Some people be acting like they working on a goddamn machine down there. Uh, Anyways, this is a genuine closeness, intimacy. They want to be close to you, right? It's love making, right? So that's kind of how they feel about you in the bedroom. But let's see what a potential final outcome can be for this situation. Show me Cancer. Show me a potential final outcome for Cancer and this lover. Show me a potential final outcome. And I just keep hearing you maybe of the mindset that like all they want to do is just fuck. But I don't think that's it. I feel like that's a throwback from residual from the previous, right? I feel like this person really wants to connect with you and they really have a genuine feeling of love for you. So don't fuck it up because you're scared or because you're bringing shit baggage from the past. Show me what's a potential final outcome for Cancer in this lover? All right, there's going to be some trials and tribulations, Cancer, until you take care of your shit. Okay? Just going to tell you. It's going to be some trials and tribulations. You might have a tower moment with this person because there's something here that you need to release and heal and let go of. And I feel like it's fear, so that's root chakra issues. You may be juggling for a little while, but let me tell you something, honey. You have got the King and Queen of Cups in a new beginning. So, Cancer, you may find yourself, it's potential, okay? Um, you may find yourself becoming enlightened here about your own toxicity and your own drawbacks in the situation and how you're still holding on to fear. And it may cause a little bit of problems between the two of you. But I feel like once you release this fear and once you release what you need to release here, you guys are on a fast path to partnership. This is emotional, this is love, right? This is a match. This is emotional fulfillment. So, anyway, let's get some advice on it. Show me clarity and love, universe. Tell me what I need to see. Show me. This must be Pisces because this is like 28 minutes long already. You must forgive. You must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. Okay. I mean, universe is spoken. Don't ruin a good thing because somebody did you bad. Fuck that person. All right, so let's see some love cards. Show me Cancer and love. Show me Cancer and love. Show me Cancer and love. I'm not reading all damn 50 of those cards. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and it will work out. Let go and it will work out. Soulmate energy. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. I mean, they try to be your soulmate, but you over there like Elsa, manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So, Cancer, that's what I have for y'all. Let go and let God. See y'all later.